Hello and welcome again to Mission Alive in this new year of 2022. As we are still in the season of giving and thinking of the gifts we have received, I was thinking of a gift I received or we received when I was in the Trobriand Islands. It was a wonderful gift of a motorbike. The trobes were flat. You could go anywhere in any type of vehicle because the roads were so flat. You could even walk, but it was a bit rough on the feet because of the coral. It was even rough on the tires because of the coral. But we were given a motorbike and it really gave us new freedom. Two of us young sisters up there loved it. And so we hopped on and we rode round. We rode round the mission grounds to learn how to ride it. Then we ventured out on the road. Then we ventured further out to the villages. And as we went out of the villages, we kept passing one of the patrol officers. And he'd look out his car window at these two sisters driving along on a motorbike. And apparently he went up to the office and said, "They're driving without a license." So somebody came up and told us, "You can't ride that motorbike until you get a license to ride." So we said, "All right, what do we have to do? Come up to Losuya, to the main office, and get your riding license." So we went up on the bike. When we got there, they told us, "You shouldn't be riding the bike. You haven't got a license." But we said we had to get here to get the license. "Well, you can't get it now because the office is not here." And so we rode back home. And riding back home, who did we pass in the car? But the patrol officer again. So this happened several times. We went up, he wasn't there. He came down. He didn't come down to our place, but he came down close by and met us many times. We nodded, smiled, waved at him. We didn't know that he was getting hotter and hotter inside. So at last he went to the main office and said to the officer in charge, "What about these nuns that are driving around the island without a license?" And the officer in charge said, "Well, do something about it. They've come up here, you haven't been here, so now you go to them." So he got in his car and down he came to the mission station. Everybody came to a standstill when the government car came into the mission. And he came right over to the sister's house and we came out to find out what he wanted. He said, "I've come here to give you a riding test to see if you can ride this bicycle properly." So we said, "What do we have to do?" And he said, "Just drive around the flagpole." There was a flagpole there that we used to rise the flag every morning for school for the children. Just once around the flagpole. He knew we could ride the bicycle properly. He'd seen us on the road so often. So my friend got on the motorbike first and drove round the flagpole once and came back and she had her license. Then when I got on, I thought, "Blow, I'm not just going to go round the flagpole once. That doesn't show anybody that I can drive." So off I went along the road, out the gate of the mission, down the road to the corner, turned and came back and stopped. And he said, "You didn't go round the flagpole." I said, "No, but I drove along the road and you could see how I could ride properly or not. Do I get a license?" "Yes," he said, "you get your license." So we got our license and we were free to go anywhere on the island at all. We always went double bunk, one of us sitting in the front controlling the bike, the other sitting on the back waving and nodding to the people as we went along. It was a great thing to have. One time, our school and the inland school played football, and the inland school won. So every time we went out to the village, we on our motorbike to visit the village people, we could go so far. Whenever we went past this boy's village, he'd come along behind us calling out, "We won the football, we won the football, we won the football." He wanted to make us angry. He wanted to annoy us. And I'll tell you, he did. So people do things at times to annoy you. And you have to do something about it. You don't have to react. You can control yourself. You don't have to turn around and shout at him. You don't have to turn around and tell him to go away. You can just sit there. And after a while, he will go away. The one who is annoying you will go away if you don't react. Or the annoying suddenly doesn't matter anymore. We won the football, we won the football, but there's going to be another football game and maybe we'll win that. And so the same with you. You can change things, but don't react. Don't fight back. As soon as you turn back and say something to him to make him angry, then things are only going to get worse. We won the football. That's true. They won the football. So let them have their joy in winning. Don't react to people who upset you. Goodbye and God bless for now.